Rangers, the standard and the recruitment that goes into playing at first team level is obviously significantly high, and so you actively look to make sure that the club is representing the players that they're putting time and energy and full commitment and passion into playing for the club at youth academy level.
We're so keen for our players to come through our system, and as you've seen previously, the players that we've had come through the academy into our first team, we understand that's getting a little bit more difficult with recruitment, but we wanted our players to have the best possible opportunity to remain Rangers players and play for the first team one day.
It's important that we hear our supporters saying, one of our own. It's important to Scotland, the women's national team, the youth national teams, that a club that's heavily invested in the well-being of the game as a whole provides a pathway, again, that allows young people to prosper. This Under-21s team that we've put out there really will only play together between 5 and 6 times a year. The rest of the time, these players that will graduate the academy will go out to their lone club, and so they're getting experience at senior women's football at a young age, but also having the ability to come back into the club, pull on the red, white and blue, feel attached to something that they've been attached to for many years in lots of cases.
It's massive. I get a report on all of my loan players every single week. We take a real key interest because they're not just out of the door and out of sight, out of mind. We very much have long conversations about their development, how they're playing, their performances, their training, how much they train, what their loading looks like. So we're fully in control of what our players are doing away from here, and it's super important for us to have those relationships with other clubs as well, where they know that our players are getting looked after, and we give them support should we need it on different days, keeping them in with us and training on certain days as well. So we feel like they're getting a really good balance of working between 17s, going out to their loan clubs and coming in and training with the first team as well. So they're getting a really broad range of variety at that age, and I think it's super important for their development to experience different environments.
We're working with many of the clubs in SWPL1 and SWPL2 who are able to provide a good learning and playing opportunity for them, and we've been very thankful for their engagement in the programme. We like to think that we're providing them with top young talent, something that's going to benefit their team and the players that are in their team, but we also recognise that environment's got to be positive for them.
It's been really good because I think, like I said, I've come on so much as a player and a person in this time, which wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the loan and for the 20s games, and being able to see what it's like at first team level here as well, and kind of get that experience and then take it back to loan clubs and vice versa. I think it's great to see what's out there, in the UK as well. Liverpool, a top team with great coaches, facilities and things like that. So to be exposed to that and see the challenges that the English game can bring as well, it's great.
We want to produce our own. It's a big part of our identity and what we are as a club. We really take massive pride in bringing these players through and watching them thrive.
There's this kind of common belief that if you don't have the physical abilities at 17 years old to go and play and compete and battle against first team players, then it's never going to happen. It's just simply not true.
It's definitely something that we didn't have growing up. I think to be able to have the players, the girls that are on loan, girls in the kind of lower age groups come in and play, and for us to be able to play with them as well is really good. And to have the likes of Liverpool come up, we've had Sunderland up, played Celtic before as well. It's really beneficial, and it's been really good to be involved in.
So part of the Pro Game Academy down at Liverpool Women. I'm the Under-21s assistant coach down there, where we're working with groups of young people that are looking to progress through our academy down in Liverpool. Been great, and I think what the game showed today, it's competitive for a big group of young players. I think what the under-20s have done well here is that kind of supplement of first team players as well. I think for the young players it's valuable experience to play against and with first team players, both from our side and from the team side as well, from Rangers. So yeah, it's been really important to try and see that gap and to show that there is a pathway in place for young talent coming through in Scotland to bridge up to the first team.
Yeah, it's great to play against teams from like down south because they obviously have a different challenge to the ones up here. So yeah, it's good to just play against other teams like from England. Yeah, like good game time, more game time to play against good teams, so yeah.
It's not easy being a young player and coming into an environment with a lot of big characters, women that have been in the game for a really long time, and I remember as a girl it's not easy, but yeah, just trying to get them involved as much as you can, get a little bit more confident and showcase what they have, because I think the more confident you are, the more relaxed you are on the pitch and you can showcase what you have, and I think that's what it's all about.